Oh, we meet again. Appreciate you guys, bro. That's that Patreon squad right there, man. Hey, let me tell you something. Thank you, all of you, for keeping the fucking lights on. All right? Thank you. Find out more how to follow that in the description. Let's get started. Hello and welcome back. First off, it's American Thanksgiving, so if you're watching this on Thanksgiving, happy Turkey Day. If you're watching this out of America, well, then it doesn't matter to you, huh? Just another weird holiday for us, I guess, huh? By the way, welcome back. Today we're gonna do Saph and KT. This will be a shorter video because there's only 2 bosses, and there's really not too much that you can do on the bosses to help milk a little more damage out. There's also no trash in between them, although KT has some trash. Either way, we'll go over that right now. So for your kill times, I usually tell you to look at kill times. You don't need to worry about the kill times considering it's, what is it? Where is it? 2 minutes. I mean, we're going pretty fast. This is like an hour Kara. This is like a 59-minute Naxx, and we weren't even like holding W too hard. So this is a 2-minute fight and a 2-minute fight. I mean, yeah, there's nothing really to say there. Usually I kind of hype it up with some trash or something, huh? I would say that let's just get right into it. I don't really know. You know, we'll get into it first off. So the one thing about Saph that I really think is important is setting up a portal. You'll see all of us set up a portal here, and then we get into position. You're setting up a portal for yourself personally because you're gonna meta emo aura and you can get out if threat's crazy. But most importantly is if I'm over here, I don't even run out. If I get meta, sometimes I'll just stay there and stay in the pocket, you know. But say I'm where my mouse is. Say I'm just right here, and you see how everybody's one thing I would say is I know everybody clutters up. They can't help it because they're melee, but all the range clutters up. You need to make sure that you don't do that. That's because there's going to be a blizzard or whatever that goes around. The blizzard's going to make you move, or you just eat the damage. I don't like eating the damage, so that's when you would port out of the blizzard and go to your spot and then keep pumping, or just sit there and kind of, you know, make sure that you're by yourself. Like right now in this example, there's a very small chance that I'm gonna get a blizzard. I might catch it going this way, right? But I'm not ultimately gonna get a blizzard that's gonna come and get me, right? No, I'm probably gonna move closer because I'm gonna meta and go in there. As for meta, okay, first off, as for pre-pot, I have a pre-pot off cooldown now. I literally came off cooldown as the boss pulled, so I wouldn't be able to pull. But anytime you pull one right now, you should be good on a pre-pot until he's targetable. There's a pull timer up in comms right now in the back of my head. The raid, they're just going, hey, pre-pot now, right? There's 3 seconds left on my potion from, I don't know where, I don't remember what boss we fought before this one, but yeah, whatever. It's whatever boss, apparently it's on cooldown, so, or trash or whatever. There's no trash as the boss. So the pre-potion's off cooldown now, so I actually don't have time to do it. Look, it's 3.3. But ideally you get a pre-pot up. And for this fight, because I want the crit up right away, I just rank 1 immediately and then run in there with my meta. Rank 1 Shadow Bolt and I meta and run in there. Sometimes I don't. It depends on the situation and comms and everything. If I know that they're not ready to cast or I don't see them getting ready to cast it, and because we can't pre-cast, I want to crit up there right away for everybody, right? So I just do a quick little 1 second, get the 5% crit on the boss so everybody's kind of comfy, and then I'll go to my normal rotation. Remember, I'm a support demo lock. That means another thing about this fight, and you're gonna hate, look bro, and you're gonna fucking hate to hear this if you are a Demonology Warlock, and I'm not even gonna get mad at you if you don't tell your raid leader. Pretty much TLDR, if you didn't know, you should be, I have a write-up for this because I'm gonna make a little video on it. You can Curse of Elements this boss. Sapphiron has a high amount of shout out Deary for telling me this in the first place. But Sapphiron has a high amount of frost resistance, which results in a lot of resist and partial resist for your frost decays, any frost strikes, any howling blast, anything like that. Okay? Back of the envelope looks like the resistance reduction from Curse of Elements is worth somewhere around 300 to 500 damage per frost decay. KT also has a high frost window and frost res and shadow res, but you know, we're not gonna worry about that unless they tell me to. Yeah, so because of this, I actually Curse of Elements. I don't know if in this exact footage, if I do, because we just started it last week. It's a few weeks old. But as a demo lock, it should be your job to Curse of Elements. This is going to give your raid. It is a bigger raid increase than your Curse of Doom is. That Curse of Doom, you get 1 off on this. I get 1 off on this fight. If you're going a little bit slower, considering our kill time is 1:59 seconds, you can get 2 off. That's about 34k damage, probably about 4k of your damage. 3.5 to 4k, or I'm sorry, 3.5 to 4% of your damage is gone because we are not Curse of Dooming. We are actually Curse of Elementing. It sucks, but as I said, you see me pressing a wild magic right now. I am a support demo lock. This is why my parses are fucking cheeks. And that's the role I take, and I'm down for it. So if you are a support demo lock, know that Curse of Elements is a thing you should do. If you're in a guild and you don't want to Curse of Elements, then just we'll keep it on the low. That secret will stay between us. If you're not in a guild, or if you are looking to kind of like, hey, let me get the 1 up on everybody, let me look good to my raid leader, go up there and tell him, bro, clip it and ship it. Tell them, yo, hey, we can curse the elements this boss. Act like you found it out yourself, bro. So many people do that. Just act, oh, hey, yo, you know what? I had an idea. Let's curse the elements, the boss, you know? Anyway, continue. So on pool, my Shadowbolt went out. I'm an Immolate. I'm an Corruption. I don't know when we're lusting, which looks like we're lusting now. So I'm running in with my meta and then I Doom. I did that backwards. I should have did it with a meta and then a Doom. I also put my dots up before I meta. That's because in comms we're talking about, they didn't know when they're lusting. I think something happened with the lust, but it's here now. So that's my fuck up on that. Usually my Shadowbolt goes out. You want to meta, Corruption. And while you're running in, you're going to Corruption and Doom. You're going to Emo, or you're going to continue pumping. And you're going to spam Shadowbolts. You're going to wait for your Molten Core procs off your Corruptions. It's going to light up right here. When that lights up, you're going to flew Incinerates, and there are 3 of them now. So right now is the chill damage. Right now is the Blizzard. Most of the time I kind of stand in it because it's not that much damage. If my Emo Aura is out, which it is right now, sometimes I'll port back. If it doesn't seem that bad, like right now, I'm getting to the point where our healers are keeping it up, so I feel comfortable about this. This is the reason why I said, you see how they're standing it? It's not a big deal if you get hit with this, right? It's just a little bit of damage. I just like kind of not being grouped up, so it's just less damage to take, and also slows you down too. Slows your movement. Ultimately, not a big deal. Keep Immolate up, keep Corruption up. You're gonna keep Doom up. I'm gonna pour it out just to get a little bit of wiggle room. I don't know why I did. I think I just did it to do it. And then you're gonna keep spamming Shadow Bolts and wait for your Molten Core procs. Yep. And then with this first step coming up right here is his air phase. The air phase is not that tricky, but there is some things that you can. There's a couple things that you can do right now to really help with this, right? So you're gonna keep spamming Shadow Bolt, and then you're gonna wait for the 3rd cube to go out. After the 3rd, obviously keep your dots up. There's 1 right here, Claw Lock. Here's 2 over here. And here's the 3rd one. Once the 3rd one goes out, there's a 3rd one. 3rd one's out. He's Frost Breathing. I'm already casting an Immolate. You want to make sure Immolate's up, right? It's small, but like say I don't Immolate and Immolate goes down and I'm hiding behind here for 3 or 4 seconds. It's just downtime on your dot. So make sure you re-put up your Immolate. Make sure you put up your Corruption. Make sure you continue to have your curse up, which I hope I put a curse up right now. Of course I don't, logically. And then also one thing to make sure you look out for, if you are close enough to, especially if you're a Demo Lock, because you're doing meta Emo Aura stuff, it means you're targeting the boss and you're attacking the boss. You just don't see yourself melee attacking the boss because you're far away. So if you're up here, I don't want to lie and tell you I know the threshold of it. I want to say it's a little bit closer than this. I'd probably say this outer green line right here, right outside the green. That's kind of where the mouse is. If you're right here and you're behind a cube and you're targeting the boss, she'll fucking melee you and you're gonna die. You're gonna melee her and you're gonna die. So like that's happened to me a couple times, once actually. So make sure what we do is we get behind this block and we pressing escape. Escape. We're making sure nobody's targeting. As you see, I'm not targeting it. Nobody's targeting it. Nobody's doing damage. As soon as it goes away, I'm going to pop out. I'm going to Immolate. I'm going to Corruption. I'm going to put my Agony up, or Doom. Sorry, at this stage. Actually, I don't think that was a good Doom. I didn't see my timer here. My time to kill. Should have Agonied it twice, but it's okay. Yeah, that's about it. I'm going to hit my Execute right now. I'm going to pop my, what do I do in between that Execute? Cool. I have a cooldown. Oh, I'm waiting to use it. It's right here. It's a macro with my Potion, my Wild Magic. You see me pressing it right now. Wild Magic. Flame Cap, Haste Potion, Haste glows are on cooldown. I think I accidentally popped it instead of waiting for it. So now everything's off cooldown. I'm gonna pop it all. I did pop my potion. It's just bugged out and it's like showing that it's not popped. But I did pop it. And I'm gonna spam Soulfires, man. That's about it. I'm gonna keep my Immolate and Corruption up at the last minute like this. Ride it all the way out. If Immolate and Corruption were to fall off right now, I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, then we're spamming Soulfire. We're spamming Soulfire. We're spamming Soulfire, and that's pretty much it for the fight. You're kind of just hoping you don't get ice blocked. Oh, make sure you're disconnecting. Put a portal down if you feel dangerous. Make sure to always keep your life tap up from your glyph. Keep up Immolate, keep up Corruption. Also, I could have flame cap 60 seconds. Oh, it was on cooldown. I couldn't. Never mind. But make sure you life tap flame cap 60 seconds before the boss ends, right? Because then you can get full value out of it. Okay, there's no trash. I'm gonna tell you how to do the trash up to KT. You just there is none. Cool. Just kidding. Totally trolling you. Now for KT, there's nothing but this trash part. This trash doesn't count on your parses at all. Although I will say. So your parse counts after phase 2 starts, right? Not the Crypt Guardians or whatever at the end of the game, at the end of the fight, but just, you know how there's Soul Reavers transitioning into second phase 2? Phase 2, there's Soul Reavers. If any Soul Reavers are like bleeding over into phase 2, you actually, those count towards your parse. It's really weird. I've seen a couple of them, very little damage because it's usually only 1, maybe 2 up, right? Anyway, for the phase 1, the couple things here, this is where I say it's dangerous to have a pet attack on your Shadow Bolt. This is the reason I don't do it, because during this time right here, you're trying, I mean, this is kind of like meme city. You can't really do much here on this fight. A hunter, pause it please. A hunter, a mage, anything with instant cast can beat you to all these skeletons. So if you're one of those overall hunters like me, you kind of really can't do anything about it. You're just trying to use some searing pains, right? And then you can wait for the what's it called? The Soul Seers. Look for the Soul Weavers, so you can spam in the Soul Weavers. Look for skeletons, and I kind of just prio skeletons. I let the melee handle the A-bombs. I prio skeletons personally, and I just searing pain them all, which you'll see now. It's a little blurry in the background, and I'm sorry for that. I'm not 100% sure why it's blurry. The VOD's blurry. I apologize for that. Yeah, that's about it. You're kind of just going through this phase. I'm not going to sit here and waste too much time with this phase because it doesn't count on your parse. I mean, if you're looking at logs, it's not there. If you're looking at overall damage, just searing pain into the soldiers of the Frozen Waste, which is those skeletons that you're seeing right now. Put up an Immolate and Corruption on the A-bombs and the Soul Weavers, and just spam Shadow Bolts or Incinerates if you got them, right? It's pretty much all you can really do. So we're just going to skip past this. All right, I got phase 2 and 2. Hey. Oh, hey, big boy. Okay, we're coming up on phase 2. Okay, so phase 2 is beginning. Now, I put a portal up. It's very important. Very important you put a portal up. Why? Because you're going to be in there and melee emo or the fuck out of your mind in 10 seconds, right? Now, because of that, it's dangerous, right? Not just for the void spawn, but for the ice block crap and all that. So, and mana, anything that's it's all dangerous, right? So you want to portal out. So that's simply what it's for. It's common sense. When he comes out, make sure you're life tapped ahead of time, which I hope I do right now for the sake of the... Oh, he came out early. Cool. Well, I did life tap anyway. I Immolate, I Corruption. I'm going to put up a Doom. I'm going to wait for the Lust Call. The Lust Calls, I'm already running in with meta, and I'm emo-oring. In a perfect situation, you would remember once again, maybe Shadow Bolt, Corruption, then pop meta, and then emo, and then Doom, and then run into emo aura. But once again, I don't care. I just did it. I'm scared. I'm scared. I went in there because I missed Lust a couple times last night because I was hesitating on my pool, like pulling the trigger on some things, and I didn't like that. Anyway, so you see me do my emo aura, and I'm already portaled out. It's very important that you portal out immediately. Now, you can, I mean, if you really wanted to, Nah, don't do it. Because I was gonna say you can wait your potion out, but I didn't mean to potion. That potion shouldn't have happened. That was an accidental click on my part. I should have been saving it for you. Want to save your wild magic. One, that was a haste potion. I had the key binds mixed up last night in my raid. I ended up popping like 8 haste potions. I ended up popping 8 or 7 haste potions throughout the night on accident instead of my second potion. Instead of it being wild magic, I'm pretty upset about that, but it's okay. Anyway, yeah, save your potion for the execute phase. We're blasting. I have a really awkward view right here. There's nothing really here. You need to know, just like some of these beautiful gentlemen here, that some people don't look to see the range. Remember the range check? Darcy's in my way right here. We're in each other's way. Yeah, I love Darcy to death, even though I put my portal up, even though it's very obvious that this is where my Warlock is going to stand. People are close sometimes, but it's okay because we love Darcy. Darcy's my favorite person in the world. I'll move away from her because I'm a team player. Oh, she read my mind and she moved. Oh, she moved from the red. Okay, she moved to the void spawn. That's good. I thought she just read my mind the next day. Awkward. Anyway, so keep up Immolate, keep up Corruption, keep up Doom. You will be able to get 2 Dooms off here because I'm able to get 2 Dooms off here, which means you're more than likely able to do it. Detonate Man is coming up. This sucks for every single person in the world besides us because life tap. I got my Molten Core procs. I'm spamming some Incinerates. I got Corruption coming off cooldown. I put another one back up. I'm going to go 2 Shadow Bolts and go ahead and click another Immolate and put Immolate on the target. I have 3 more Molten Core procs. I'm spinning them on Incinerates. Already spinning them on Incinerates. I got a Corruption coming up in 1 more second. I'm going to put 1 more Shadow Bolt. Then I'm going to Corruption. Another Molten Core proc. So I'm spinning 3 more Incinerates. Doom's coming off cooldown here. I wonder if I can make this. I don't think I do Doom. I hope I do because I know I can make it now. Okay, I was going to say, now, because when I'm looking at that, he's under half in a minute. Logically, your brain tells you that Doom's not going to go off, but I'm glad I did because it did. I do get it off. Because we looked at the log beforehand, right? So Corruption's coming up. I'm going to put Corruption back up. I'm going to put an Immolate back up now. Thank you, God. Woo! Sometimes I just hope I'm playing it right. I know what to do. And you know, I'm a better coach than I am a player, goddammit. Yeah, spam Shadow Bolts, wait for Incinerates, keep your life tap nice. I like to, I don't really care about my life tap. Right now is a crucial situation though. So you saw me do it right now. This is a perfect example. You see me do it. Look at my mana. Boss at 43% health. My dots are A-okay right now. Demonic packs up. We're winking down. I need to tap, but I noticed that I need to tap. And I also noticed that the boss is now at 40%, 38%. Now in this situation, this is not like the first thing you think of, and I have a Corruption coming up in 4 seconds. So in my head, I need to go, you're thinking, okay, I got to tap. I need to tap once. And logically we'll go, oh, tap, 1 tap, Corruption, Shadow Bolt, Shadow Bolt, Shadow Bolt. Then we're in execute because we see execute's coming up, and then you got to tap again because you only tapped once. So instead of tapping just 1 time right now, just so you can keep pumping, tap a few times. I tap a few times. I tap once. I tap twice. I tap 3 times right there. And now execute phase is still not there. I can throw out a rank 1 Shadow Bolt to proc my shit. I got Void Spawn. I move out of the Void Spawn with a nice little tap again, right? Just because you got the move, you might as well do something. Yeah, and I can't put Corruption up. Yeah, that's the perfect one. And now I have my Soulfire up, and I'm popping all my cooldowns, and I'm spamming Soulfire, okay? Now, for these ads that come up, you can do 1 of 2 things. You should corruption. Okay, how many of you corruption? You can corruption for Molten Core. How many you? I wish there was like a number to know for how much Molten Core procs you want to get, like how many you want to do. I went from doing all of them because I'm padding to now I just do 1, maybe 2, just to get corruption. The corruption doesn't do a lot of damage, so anybody who tells you that you're padding, tell them to like eat your ass or something, because you're not. If corruption does balls damage, but it fuels your main filler spell for the boss. Consider Molten Core procs, incinerate, bow, 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 blow them to the boss, or Soulfire, which in this example is what I'm doing as I'm Soulfiring. Now, what you can do if you want, which is padding, but at the same time, like logical, you can Infernal this. When they come out, you can pop an Infernal down. Now, just know that you should make sure that you're, like in this example, I have a Demonic Pact up. My Demonic Pacts are usually probably higher than 500. So I'm not going to, because I know that I can get a higher Demonic Pact than this. I want my raid to have a higher Demonic Pact, right? So I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, I think I'm getting ready to press the button too. I'm like, I usually Infernal here because I'm a piece of shit, but my Demonic Pact is like significant, almost 100 lower than what it should be. I'm going to keep it out. I'm just going to keep my Felguard out so he can keep blasting. And remember, Felguard does more single target damage than your Infernal does. You can throw a grenade for some cheeky damage for free like I just did. Yeah, that's it. Don't seed them. Just spam Soulfires. Keep up Immolate. Keep up Corruption. Let's see if this Doom goes off. It's a close one. It's a close one. Let's see if I put this Corruption back up too. You should. Thank you. That's good. I should. That's one thing it took me a couple weeks to learn is I've been putting up. I'm not going to re-put this Immolate up. That'd be a little extra. Yeah, especially with this Molten Core proc. Yeah, good. Yep, write it out. I'm not going to tap at the end just now because the fight's over with. Whatever. Actually, you know, at that point, that's 2 Soulfires. Maybe I do. No, that's 3. Let's see if this third one hits. I did not. And that's KT, guys. That's it. That's it, boys. We made it out of Naxx. If you're still here, tell me in the comments that you made it all the way, okay? I'm going to be doing this for Ulduar soon, in a few weeks. I'm going to do it off PTR footage so you guys have it before launch. Please, whether you fucking don't like me, or you're better than me, or you're not better than me, put it in the comments so I can make this exact series better. Whether I'm talking too fast, whether you prefer scripted. I know you want it ahead of time. I'm going to work on that. It's not going to be halfway through the tier like it is right now. Yeah, just let me know if there's any footage or if there's something that, you know, anything that can make this better. Like I said, slowing down, maybe have a window in the beginning showing all the consumables, anything that you can logically. I know that my content helps a lot of people who don't know who are trying to learn to play. That's the whole point of this. And I love that, right? You guys who are learning the most from this, what else can I do for you guys? That's what I want to know, right? Yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/CrixVibes. I stream 6 days a week. Today's Thanksgiving. Like I said, happy Turkey Day for those that celebrate it. If you're not celebrating it, you're not missing anything but a free day off from work. You know, double. And a side note, I know this is the wrong video for this, bro, but I play Dragonflight. I play retail. I'm a retail player as well. Dragonflight's the new expansion is coming out in 5 days on Tuesday. It looks amazing. I've been playing beta. I've been playing everything, and I'm having a blast. It's like a new game. It's a completely new game now. I'm gonna play it. Doesn't mean you need to, but I will say that just to keep this in this video, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway, which I'll make a video about. I'll post it here in a little bit. It's gonna be a separate video. About giving away Dragonflight game keys for like the pass and all that. So if you want to try it, but you're like, retail's kind of sus, I don't want to spend $70 or whatever, I got you, bro. Giveaway will be up in a little bit, man. You head to my Twitter right now and do that giveaway as well. I got a giveaway going out over there. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Please like, follow, subscribe, comment, and all that shit. And I'm forgetting something, bro, but one of you guys will say in the comments if I'm forgetting something. Peace.